late to my own motherfucking live. Ain't that a bitch? All right, come back over this way, motherfucker. Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late to my own goddamn life. Sorry, I'm trying to get all set up here. Okay. Okay. Now, once again, sorry I'm late to my own live. I was working on the get new Edison lights to go around the deck. Why can't it be Friday? Because I don't want to spend my Friday nights doing this. That's why we're doing it on Tuesdays. We're doing it on Tuesdays also as to not compete, Sherry, hello, with Hawk. So he's got Wednesdays, I've got Tuesdays. But yeah, I was working on the goddamn Edison lights for the deck. Und forgot that it was 7 o'clock. No, I was not busy eating muffins. I was literally trying to put the deck back together because the deck got stained recently, and we were moving the grill and the Blackstone and the umbrella and the herb gardens and all of that shit back up. And then I got these new poles and Edison lights to go all the way around the deck, and so. I don't know what Gone Arena is. No, it's not rainy here. It's been sunny in the 70s. What is Gone Arena, if you don't mind? Yeah, the rainy video was from a few days ago. Smoking is not healthy, like you noticed. Do you think I give a shit right now? The cooter muffin thing. Okay, somebody's got to go into timeout. I need lotion. What, you want to come rub me down? Yeah, I don't think my wife is going to approve. What am I smoking? Marijuana. No, it's not a spliff, it's a joint. No, I'm not older than time. No, I'm not a biker. I will be 53 on May 13th. I just look old. No, nobody from Illinois pronounces Illinois with the S on the end of it. Stop smoking. That's not going to happen. What's the difference between a spliff and a joint? A joint is all marijuana. A spliff is marijuana with tobacco. Do I ever rip the guitar? No, I don't know how. Orange Crush. You could get cancer from it. I've been smoking I smoked cigarettes from the age of 13 to the age, well, up until 2020. And I've been smoking marijuana since the age of 13. If I'm going to get cancer, I got it. If I'm not going to get cancer, I'm not going to get it. At the end of the day, I'm not going to stop smoking weed. And if you just keep telling me to stop smoking weed and how weed is going to be bad for me, then I'm just not going to have you in the room because I'm not going to stop. Be careful about your health. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, cancer actually uh, combats, or weed actually combats cancer. My apologies. You have to do edibles. Totally understand. Indeed, Jim, you're absolutely correct. Sorry, like I said, I just came in. I'm in the cool down mode. Oh, yeah. I love my little travel fan. Am I a gamer? No. How old are you? I will be 53 on May 13th. Drugs? Yes. Fart in your hand and eat it like a sandwich, says Bubba Smith with his Confederate flag profile picture. Bubba Smith, eat shit. You look 60 to 65. And is that a Grateful Dead guitar? Yes, it is. I don't love Trump at all. Why should I be ashamed of myself? Sam, please explain. This ought to be fucking good. Lay it on me, Sam. Favorite Grateful Dead era? Probably the 80s. I think that they were at their peak when they were in the 80s. Riding that train on cocaine. What state are you from? Illinois. I live in the Chicagoland area. As a matter of fact, I live in the Chicago suburb of Shanahan. No, I do not think God made weed so we could have more fun because I don't believe God exists. Favorite band, AC/DC. I did not see the footage of Kashmir under attack. I just read that India had hit Pakistan. Is it legal to smoke marijuana in Illinois? Is that really how you spell Illinois? Yeah, it is. And even if it wasn't, it's legal to smoke marijuana in my house. I don't do shout outs. The 80s, man, that's crazy to say they peaked in the 80s, but to each their own. I think they peaked in 68, 72. Listen, I think that they were playing their best music. I think that they were hitting all cylinders the best in the 80s. Jesus loves me. Tell him I said thanks. Ukraine's going to last a while. The rest of the world is still supporting them. Excuse me. Jesus will appear on a pink unicorn on Christmas Eve. Interesting. I am that close to having the deck done, and once we get the deck done and back up and running, I can show you guys the deck, and maybe we could do a live from out there. Who the fuck knows? You could get a good look at your butcher by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take his word for it. Is your channel not conservative? No. Fuck Trump. Fuck the Republicans. Fuck MAGA. And fuck everything those assholes stand for. As a matter of fact, I hope every single member of MAGA that cheers on the mass deportation of Latino immigrants, I hope every one of them that went out to celebrate Cinco de Mayo shit the bed that night. And I mean like violently. Not like a little rumble in your stomach and then it was like, oh my God, I can't make it to the toilet. It's just like you opened your eyes up and then deuce. And I hope it was violent and I hope it just like fucking Wagner spray painted the entirety of your fucking bed. I hope every time you have tacos, guacamole, or burritos, you shit yourself. You guys need to learn that this is not a fascist state. You guys need to learn that trans people exist. You guys need to learn that drag queens aren't the ones trying to indoctrinate your kids. You guys need to learn that black people are part of American history. You guys need to learn a lot of fucking things. But the first thing you need to learn is that you're being lied to. I have not talked to Jerry's wife about mowing the lawn, but I'm imagining she's not a very happy woman right now. What with the titties and all. Caroline Levitt can have a baby with whoever the fuck she wants to, and if she's married and has a baby with a 60, I know he's much older than her. I don't know his exact age. Then so be it. You know what I mean? Trump is the goat. In what sense? In that you like to go out to the barn and fuck him every Thursday evening? That was bad. Yeah, Peyton, we get it. And now you can scream it into the yawning chasm that is the internet without us having to see it since I've hidden your comments. You can keep typing them. And you can keep pushing whatever it is you want to push, but we'll not see it now. So we can have a great good evening, and you can have a good evening. You grown a man? You fail English? I mean, what is that sentence? You grown a man? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Did you eat a lot of paste as a child? Motherfuckers out here still living under power lines and shit. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some idiots here. Did you have a brain? I'm not the one that's writing sentences in a YouTube live like English is my second language. Yeah, right? Start shouting that at your parents. You a grown up man? What's the matter with your problem? What's up? My THC levels. Tacos before vatos on Larkin, behind the food for less. Interesting. Who do I think the new pope will be? No fucking clue. I have no idea what Black Ops 2 is. I'm more of a sativa man. I have a little. I round my edges every day with a little herb. That's what this is. It's not. It's not tobacco. It's cannabis. It's weed. It's marijuana. Gigglebush, the Jazz Cabbage 420, the Sticky Icky, the Illy, the Chronic, Maui Wowie. Do I think Trump will be impeached after midterms? Tell me who's going to win the midterms and what crimes he's going to commit. I've heard of Paco's Tacos being very good. Do I have a favorite strain? Yeah, the next one. Whatever one's coming next. Yeah, it would be nice if we didn't have to fucking depend on the midterms so goddamn often. Guys, if you could tap the fuck out of the screen for the likes and share the live with as many people as you possibly can. Let's get the audience up. Let's grow. Let's get it up, as I say. Yes, I have an orange soda. I have an orange crush. That's what I have here. I also have my atypical glass of water. How do we get people to vote? It's a damn good question. Voter turnout has been an abysmal problem in this country for a very long time, and I don't understand why more people are not engaged. I don't understand how we get 30+% of the population that doesn't bother to give a shit who is going to make laws governing their lives. I do remember Slice. Slice was very good. I used to drink the fuck out of Slice back in the day in high school. I am not, Ava. Will people be able to vote anymore? Yeah, I believe that we're still going to have elections. I think that they're going to be rough elections. Don't get me wrong. Favorite band is AC/DC. My mother always used to get 50/50 because it was cheaper. Yeah, I remember 50/50. I remember, God, there was some drink down in Indiana. God damn it, I can't fucking remember it. See, voting being mandatory, that's a whole nother can of worms, man. Green River. I remember Green River. I do remember that. Green River was, I mean, every now and again, but oof, not for me. I don't know if I have or have not tried fruit cake strain. My guy likes to tell me the strains, but I really don't pay attention to the strain names, nor do I care. So I just throw it all in one bag anyway. And every now and again, he'll write them on the bag and shit, but fuck, it doesn't matter to me. Should bring back the voter literacy tests to weed out the. See, you can't do that either, man. You got to be able to just let people vote. Unfortunately, we got a lot of stupid motherfuckers in the country. So what we need to do is educate stupid motherfuckers to the best of our abilities, but it becomes harder and harder to educate stupid motherfuckers when stupid motherfuckers have Newsmax, Fox News, and AM right-wing radio telling them what to think every second of the fucking day. Depeche Mode, I dig Depeche Mode. In Norway, you can choose nobody on the ballot. Oh, that would be fucking chaos here. Just absolute fucking chaos. I couldn't even imagine, you're talking about like a scenario like in Brewster's Millions, vote for none of the above, right? Just, yeah. Can you imagine throwing our political system into that much chaos while Trump is president and he could just go, this is too crazy, martial law? In order to get more people to vote, you need to understand more how it affects them. Yes, you gotta make sure it hits home with them. And so, I did a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, about a woman in Florida who's pissed off at Florida because she's still paying over $3 a gallon because she said the national average for gas is $1.98 because that's what Trump said. Trump said that gas just broke $1.98 when it didn't. So she believes what Trump said, which is essentially that the national average for gas in this country is $1.98. And she's screaming into her phone at the state of Florida, you better bring these fucking gas prices down. The national average is $1.98 and we're still paying over $3. Yeah, you're paying over $3 because the national average is over fucking $3, you goddamn idiot. Gas is not $1.98 right now, you fucking jamoke. You know, these fucking people, they hear him say something and then they go, yeah, that's true. And what I don't understand for the life of me is how somebody did not fucking notice a drop from 3.45 to $1.98 in a matter of weeks. You're going to the gas station every fucking day and you're pulling out or every week and you're pulling out the nozzle and you're filling your car up and you're watching the fucking numbers right in front of you. And you're going, but gas is $1.98. No, it isn't. Love your videos. Thank you very much. It's a cult. Yes, it is. It's a goddamn cult of idiocy is what it is. Okay, so that's an interesting question. What is the main reason that people voted for Trump? I don't think there is a main reason. Different pockets of people like Trump for different reasons. Okay, you have people that like Trump because of a similar dislike for people of color. You have people who like Trump because of his ability or his ability or willingness to alter the courts to be able to keep things like abortion banned and go after things like gay marriage. You have the evangelicals who are never going to vote leftist, and they need to have somebody in the White House that says they have their back. And then you have this group of people that vote for Donald Trump that weren't political, but came out of the woodwork in the era of Trumpism because Trumpism gave them something to belong to. They didn't have to understand politics, right? This group of people who never really got into politics or never really understood politics, so they didn't really engage in it, right? And I'm not trying to be rude when I say this. I'm being as real as I possibly can. People who are too politically fucking stupid to understand what's going on. Politically stupid to understand what's going on. They don't have to be politically savvy in the era of Trumpism. They just have to be flamboyant and over the top and wear the right gear and repeat the right lines, right? They're not fucking taking advantage of any opportunity to get to know somebody's positions. They don't fucking understand policy. They understand wins and losses. Did we win or did we lose? And if we won, we own the libs. If we lost, it was rigged. Have I written my congressman representing me? Not since we've redistricted, no. The war that just started, are you talking about the fact that India hit Pakistan? I don't have a favorite Black Sabbath album. Don't let them take you to a camp. That's the goal.
Everything's been done.
What?
Done the whole
Thank you so much. Oh, there's one that needs to be changed. I'll find it later, though. We'll do it in the morning.
Okay.
Love you. What? They don't look at voting records? No, they do not. The Sudan is in complete anarchy? Hey, I got to be honest with you. I'm not up to date with what's kicking over in the Sudan area. Is that a Grateful Dead guitar? Yes, it's a D'Angelico semi-hollow body with the Grateful Dead 13-point bolt that is seen in the Steal Your Face imagery and the red, white, and blue paint job. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. I also have Jer up here. $5,000 of those made. This is Jerry and the boys on stage at Alpine Valley. This Steal Your Face is made out of metal and was cut out with flames by a follower of mine on TikTok. I got this wood piece, which is heavy as fuck, that says every silver lining's got a touch of gray with Jerry's palm. I know it's backwards. I got that from a guy on Facebook, and then there's what the fuck? Oh my god! This pencil hand drawing of Jerry Garcia with the red mat and the black frame was hanging in a follower of mine's house in Florida. He was downsizing. He didn't want to give it to anybody he knew, and he just stuck it in a fucking box and sent it to me and said, I want you to have it. And so I put it up there. The Bob Marley face? Yes, the Bob Marley face back here is a carving of. Why the fuck is my phone case doing this? That's a carving of Bob Marley's face I bought in Ocho Rios, Jamaica in 2020. We went in February of 2020, and when we got back, no, 19. This was February of 19. And then we went back in January of 2020. And when we got off the plane, everybody was talking about this thing, this virus. Anyway. And so I have collections of musicians on the wall. I have a skull collection back here. Forgive the shit on the floor. And these are turned because my cats get up and fuck around in the windows, but the skull collection here. Down here, you can't see it, but there's a collection of V-dub buses. And then there's a collection of mini guitars here. Yes, I am a Colts fan. Why is this doing this? There we go. There we go. Attaboy. Can we get the bots out? You mean of the room? I don't know which ones are bots and which ones not. Which ones aren't. I have a couple of mods in the room. What breed are your cats? Fucking mutts. I don't think they really have breeds. They're all accidental litters. A couple of them were born outside. You know what I mean? They're just fucking cats. Regular old fucking house cats. You now use the words jamoke and momo because of me? That is my contribution to your household. Fucking jamokes. Fucking can't stand jamokes. I have never been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, I have been to Cleveland, the Mistake by the Lake. I'd like to do a long weekend in Cleveland to hit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to hit the Christmas Story House, and if possible, sneak in the Football Hall of Fame. Do I play mini guitars? No, you can't play those, and I don't know how to play any guitar. What is a jamoke? I have no fucking idea. It's just something my Italian family used to call people they didn't like. Hey, you fucking jamoke. An ideology. Let's hope not. Let's hope it doesn't take off. You live near the Football Hall of Fame, right on. My favorite picture on the wall? Cheers to you from my friend in Australia there. How much do you weigh? About 305. Do you like rap? Yes. I've got a picture on the wall in front of me of Run DMC and the Beastie Boys together in New York City in 1985. How long have I been smoking? 40 years this year. Favorite picture on the wall? Has to be that. And I understand that's not a picture; it's a serograph. But I don't play gigs. I don't know how to play music. I've never played a gig. Can you speak Italian? No. Bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi boobidi bibbidi bobbidi. Hey, why don't you go to the back of the line and stand there with your shirt, Copernicus? No, I don't. I can't speak Italian. Do I think I will outlive Jerry Garcia? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. You know 7 languages. I can languages. I can speak English. I can speak a mean Spanglish. I know some. I'm pretty fluent in Pig Latin. That's about it. Oh, that's an interesting font. Oh, hello, Santa. Okay, you keep asking me what my first gig is, but I told you I don't play gigs. Or are you asking me what my first concert was? Is that what you're asking me? Fangul, yes. Okay, there is no fucking way in hell 100 men are beating a gorilla. There's not. There's no way. There is nothing any one man can do to physically injure a gorilla. So therefore, no, those 100 men are about ready to get fucking smoked. And all I can hope for is that somebody films it. You know what I mean? So that the rest of us can enjoy it. Okay, so you're asking me what my first concert was. That I understand. My first concert was in a venue that no longer exists in the northwest suburbs of the Chicagoland area, the northwest suburbs of Chicago. Poplar Creek was the outdoor venue. It is now like condominiums or whatever the fuck it is. And the show was the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys were making their resurgence back in the 80s with Kokomo. And at that time, Bryan Adams was really hot. So Bryan Adams opened up for the Beach Boys. That was my first concert. My father and stepmother got tickets, and then my friend and I were able to get tickets, and like my stepsister and a friend of hers were able to get tickets. Yeah, Matthew, listen, a gorilla would begin going through these 100 guys like fucking Drano, right? Just snap, crackle, pop, fling, bing, bang, boom. And anybody that's stuck in longer than 2 or 3 guys in would be a fucking jackass and would deserve anything they had coming to them. Favorite car? Don't give a shit. My first concert was Hank Williams in 49. No, no, don't believe that for 1 second. I freaked out when you said Beach Boys. I was writing that as you said it. Saw the Beach Boys at USC late 70s. I don't have a favorite president. Even a chimp could. Have you seen what chimpanzees have done to human beings? A gorilla. Listen. I'm being serious. Do you think one man, if given the right angle, could gouge a gorilla's eyes out? No. Could one man punch a gorilla and even phase him? No. Could one man break a gorilla's arm or leg or thumb or toe? No. There's nothing any one man could do to a gorilla that's going to even phase it. So 100 men doing something that's not going to phase it really doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? So, no, he's going to fucking destroy the first 5, 10, 15, 20 guys. The rest of them are going to go, fuck this, if they have half a brain. And it's over. First concert was Deep Purple, ELO, and Thin Lizzy at the Milwaukee Arena in 74. That's a hell of a lineup. I think we need to completely rewrite the Constitution, also make the military completely apolitical along with the law. It's never going to happen, you know. You have 2 Corvettes, and those are your favorite cars, right on? Oh no, there's a future out there. You just got to keep fighting for it. Monkeys and gorillas fight. They bite off feet, hands, and the face. Yes. Oh my God. I'm getting a text from a friend. Sorry. You're a Ford guy? We all drive Jeeps here. I have a Jeep Cherokee. Renee has a Grand Cherokee. Our daughter Maggie, who lives a couple hours away from us, has a Cherokee, and our daughter Lily drives a Renegade. So there are 4 Jeeps in the rotation here. Ever smoke crack? No. Sorry, my comment is 2 pieces. My sausage-sized fingers. Nope, never had a gay experience. Been to Canada? No. My first concert was the Four Seasons in the Steel Pier in Atlantic City. Nice. Fucking nice. Hopefully you all had good luck with recalls. Knock on wood, so far nothing has had to be recalled on any of them, so. What is this? So now I see where Trump wants to waste more time and money reopening Alcatraz. So Donald Trump wants to open up Alcatraz, a prison that has been shut down for 62 years, and it was shut down because it was it was the most expensive prison to run in the country because of its specialized repair needs and maintenance needs. It is now actually a tourist destination that people visit, and I can't see Alcatraz reopening, but Donald Trump is that fucking crazy that he might just actually do it. And at the end of the day, have you noticed how Donald Trump hasn't really done anything for you? He's taken things from you, right? He's taken contracts from farmers. He's taken benefits from people. He's taken jobs from people. He's really focusing on how to incarcerate people, right? Shipping them to El Salvadorian gang camps, reopening Alcatraz, but he hasn't done anything for you. He's got a lot of ideas on how to take shit from you and how to incarcerate you, but nothing on what to do for you. I don't know what song that's from. It sounds fucking familiar though, but I don't know what song it's from. Safir Hamdallah, the USA discovered that 40 years ago that we built dirty reactors to make nukes. Titanic, he'll try to raise it. He's all about making his mark, right? He's all about remembering him for what he did. That's why he wants a new territory. He wants to be the last president to expand the physical footprint of the United States of America and be remembered 100 years from now as the guy that got Greenland or got Panama, the Panama Canal back, or took Canada as the 51st state. Right? Or he wants to be remembered for the guy who was the last president to expand the military, Space Force. Right? He wants to be the guy who's remembered for renaming shit. You know. It's all about marketing and legacy with this fucking asshole. Oh, he absolutely wants his mug carved into Mount Rushmore. And that is just not going to happen unless the people in Montana do it. And even then, I don't think that they can because it's federal land. Exactly. That's the exact right answer right there. The one thing he'll never be able to buy: respect. He has been chasing this respect his entire life. He has been chasing this respect from the millionaire businessman club in New York when he was doing that. They wouldn't give him the respect that he thought he was owed. He was chasing it with the NFL and football owners. He's been chasing it with, reality TV. He has been chasing respect from people his entire life, and people won't give him respect because everybody knows what he is. Everybody has seen what he is for the last 60 fucking years, that he has put his face in front of a fucking camera and shown the world who he is. He's a fucking loser, right? Oh, he won the elections. Yes, he did. Look at his life, right? From his fake cufflinks to his bankrupted businesses to the fact that the greatest businessman in the history of the United States of America couldn't get American banks to lend to him. So he had to go to Russia. It's all fake. All of it. It's all credit. It's all debt. It's all fake. He's a billionaire. Oh my God. Oh my God. Seriously, if he had just parked his money in an investment and not fucking touched it, the money he got from his old man, he'd have more money today than he does right now. He is cash poor and debt ridden. His billions come in the form of assets that are so heavily leveraged, he'll never be able to get out from underneath them. What do you think happens to his kids when he dies? Ivanka is the one that's going to be fine, right? Ivanka has her own thing going. Ivanka knows that she has a good life with her husband. They're going to be just fine. What do you think happens to Eric and Don Jr. when he's gone? Eh, The SS Minnow was removed from a Milwaukee beach today. Can you please elaborate on that? That's an interesting comment to just pop out there. Please, let's not even think about the Trump family engaging in OnlyFans. Like, you got to have some self-awareness like me. I know nobody wants to see that shit. That's why I'm never going to do that. Your cash poor. Do I believe Trump should be behind bars? Oh, absolutely, he should be behind bars. He he is the only president in the history of this country that did not allow for the peaceful transfer of power, because he sent an armed mob to the Capitol building to hang the line of succession live on Facebook in order to install himself as a dictator over the will of the people. That one act alone deserves a prison sentence. The documents shit, that deserves a prison sentence. All of the fake electors that he slated in 6 different swing states, yeah, he absolutely deserves to be behind bars. You know who else deserves to be behind bars? Just to show you that it's not all fucking one-sided. Nancy fucking Pelosi belongs behind bars. Yeah, she does. We should send federal marshals to the Capitol building as soon as humanly possible and arrest every motherfucker that's ever engaged in insider trading. And they should all be perp walked right out the front fucking door in handcuffs. And Nancy fucking Pelosi should be at the front of that fucking line, because she has done more to combat bills that would restrain members of Congress from being able to trade with the information they have in their possession as a result of their position. And as a result of that, she has made millions of dollars from her position. Why did Trump win? Because millions of liberals stayed home. They told you they stayed home. Millions of people who voted for Joe Biden, they didn't go to Donald Trump. He didn't gain 9 million votes. He didn't gain 10 million votes. They stayed home, and they made fucking TikToks about why they stayed home, because of Kamala Harris's position on the Middle East. They didn't like every single fucking thing she had to say or what she stood for, so they fucking stayed home. What about the first time? Why did she win in the first time? I told you guys why she. Here, you want to know why he won the first time? Let me read you the numbers. I got the numbers right here. Un momento. There you go. Why did Donald Trump win in 2016? In 2016, I'm going to read you numbers from 3 states: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. The first number I'm going to read to you is the number of people in each of those states that voted for Bernie Sanders in the primary, but then didn't write Bernie in, didn't abstain from voting, physically switched their vote to Donald Trump. Okay? Not a write-in, not a protest vote. Physically voted for Bernie in the primary and then voted for Trump in the general election. In Wisconsin, 51,000 people did that. They voted for Bernie and then voted for Trump in the general election. Wisconsin, 51,000. Hillary lost Wisconsin by 22,000 votes. In Michigan, the number of people that voted for Bernie in the primary but then voted for Trump in the general election was 49,000. She lost Michigan by 10,000. And in Pennsylvania, the number of people who voted for Bernie in the primary but then voted for Trump in the general election is 116,000. She lost Pennsylvania by 44,000. So in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, if the people who voted for Bernie Sanders in the primary but then switched their vote for Donald Trump, if just half of them had voted for the Democratic nominee, we never have the first Trump administration because she wins all 3 of those states and it's over. We don't have the 3 justices that were seated. Roe v. Wade is never overturned. We don't have unnecessary trade wars. We might have a competent leader at the helm when a global pandemic hits. I'm just saying, those are the numbers right there. If half of the people that voted for Bernie Sanders but then voted for Donald Trump, just half of them voted for the Democratic nominee, she wins those 3 states. Guess you should have run Bernie. Then I guess Bernie should have won the fucking votes. I mean, you guys keep forgetting that. Take the super delegates out of it. He did not have enough votes in 2016. He was mathematically eliminated from a vote total and stayed in the race. If he wanted to win, he should have gotten the fucking votes. No, Bernie didn't win. If Bernie won, he would have been the fucking nominee. Bernie didn't have enough votes, and he did even worse the next year, in the next cycle in 2020. You voted for Trump, then you own everything Trump does. No, he didn't have enough votes in the primary. I've done dozens of videos on this. He does not have enough votes, or did not have enough votes in the primary. He also did not have enough votes in the primary in 2020. Hence the reason why he never got the nomination and was never and will never be president. And to be honest with you, I'm glad he didn't get the nomination, because think about who we're going up against. We're going up against people who hear what they want to hear and react viscerally to it. And even though we understand Bernie Sanders' type of socialism is not a bad type of socialism, because it's more of an Americanized version of socialism. You support Trump? Congratulations. We understand that his form of socialism isn't what head as social, but the fact that he calls himself a socialist would cause these fucking window lickers to come out of the goddamn woodwork and vote in numbers that you have never seen before, because they don't understand what he's saying to them. Should you get a MAGA hat? I don't give a fuck what you do with your money. Social democracy. See, I'm a little bit more centrist than Bernie, okay? I don't believe everybody should just be given a house and given an income. I believe in universal health care. I believe in living wages. I believe in heavily regulated capitalism with robust social safety nets. And I believe that we're going to get to a point of automation where we need to talk about universal basic income, but we are not there yet. I don't know. Actually, many of those countries are still capitalistic countries. They're just capitalistic countries with robust social programs, which is exactly what I'm looking to do. How do I feel about AOC? Listen, she's an up-and-comer in the party, no doubt about it. I don't think she's ready. I just don't think she's ready. Veterans. Okay, so here's what I think should happen with veterans. First things first, veterans should stop having to pay taxes. If you served in especially if you served in combat, you've paid your way. So you shouldn't have to pay taxes anymore. I don't want to privatize the VA, but what I want to have is a program where any veteran can see any doctor or any specialist in any hospital and get medications from any pharmacy without question. Not just these pharmacies, but any pharmacy, not just these hospitals, but any hospital, not just these doctors, but any doctor. If you're a veteran and you need to see a doctor, just go to a doctor and it's covered. Why mothers should too. Sounds like the Trump plan. Okay. Don't pretend you work, Smith. Who are you talking to? Yeah, aces for Bernie and AOC for doing the rallies. Go get them. It's right now. It's not amounting to anything. It's just a rally. Denmark has the highest taxes of them all. See, and you guys only look at it through a tax lens. What don't they pay though? Do they pay health insurance premiums? No. Do they have co-payments? No. Do they have out-of-pocket maximums and deductibles? No. You know what I mean? Do they pay into a social security system? No. It's part of what they pay in their taxes. So they're replacing all of these expenses that we have with taxes. All they're saying is instead of giving it to all of these people who are going to make a profit off of it, keep it within our hands in the form of government, and we have a say at the table. See, when it comes to your health insurance, do you have a say as to who's on the board of directors of your health insurance company? No. Do you have a say over who's the CEO of your health insurance company? No. But if it was run by the government, do you have a say over who would make the laws governing this? Yeah. It would be your members of Congress, your senators, and your members of the House of Representatives. So the current system, somebody's making millions of dollars of profit off of your illnesses and your deaths, your ailments, and you have no say as to who runs it. The other way, nobody's making billions of dollars off of your ailments and your deaths, and you have a say as to how it's run. Don't like how it's run? Vote them fuckers out. Put new people in. So why are we giving these assholes over here all of our fucking money? Why is some asshole right now on a yacht swimming off the coast of Milan because of our fucking money that we pay to them to then deny us coverage when we need it the most? Keep it with the government. We are the government. I'm just saying I'd rather have a say over it. I fucking love this little travel fan, man. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Right? Watch. Check this out. Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry. Check this out. Fucker collapses all the way down and goes in a little carrying case. Take it on vacation with us, especially like when we're going to cruises and shit like that. It's got a little night light on it. You can charge something off the back of it. It's got several speeds. It oscillates. It moves a decent amount of air. I wish it was a smidge louder because I do like the sound when I'm sleeping with my fan on. But, yes. The venti travel fan. It's nice. I sell that fan on TikTok. It's in my showcase, yes. If you're on TikTok and you go to my page on TikTok, make sure it's the one with 1.5 million followers. Go to my showcase, and if you buy it through there, I get a commission. But I fucking love this fan, and it's 1, 2, 3. Love it, love it, love it. Nice guitar on the wall. Thank you very much. You'll check it out. Thank you very much. Here's what I know. We don't have superior healthcare in this country. We do not. We have, what's fucked up is we have the best doctors with the worst healthcare delivery system. Or the worst health coverage system, I should say. You bought my "Have the Day You Voted For" shirt. Nice. If you guys don't know what that is, I know that this is backwards for you guys, but this here says "Have the Day You Voted For" in rainbow. This is the bumper sticker version of it. This image is on a t-shirt, a hoodie, a coffee mug, and this bumper sticker here, all available at the link in my bio. This has become my bestseller now. These things are going left and right. "Have the Day You Voted For." Especially the t-shirts. People have been buying the t-shirts like crazy. It's a nice lightweight t-shirt. So that's available. This one right here is also available. It says, "Don't be an egregiously homophobic cut nugget." If you don't mind wearing something with a little bit of pizzazz and a swear word on it, "Don't be an egregiously homophobic cunt nugget." Along with many other images. As a matter of fact, I just put up these two. Hang on one second. Un momento. I just put up this one. "Land doesn't vote." That's a new one. And then there's this one here. Once again, in regards to all of the straight, usually religious white men that assault minors. Once again, not a drag queen, not a trans person, not an immigrant, not a woke school teacher. That's now available at the link in my bio as well. And then, of course, the "Have the Day You Voted For" t-shirt, hoodie, bumper sticker, or coffee mug. Oldest child wants the shirt you're wearing. Can't wear it to school. No, you cannot wear this one to school. The second map? Okay, so hang on a second. Let me just pull that up again for you. So this is the "Land Doesn't Vote" map. The top map is the electoral map. They love to show this because they like to show how much red is in here. This map is the population density map. The lighter the color, like white here, there's nobody there. And then you have the mountains here. The blue and the red here, this is where the people are. Oddly enough, where the areas that went blue are. Land doesn't vote. People vote. The shirt I'm wearing says, "Don't be an egregiously homophobic cunt nugget." Don't be an egregiously homophobic cunt nugget. For those of you looking to send a little bit of a message with your daily wardrobe. Made in America? You think t-shirts are made in America these days? You can't find my store on my TikTok page. You got to look for something called the Showcase, I believe it's called. But I am going to be getting out of here shortly because I'm tired. I need to take a shower and get some fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some fucking sleep. I got some yard work to do tomorrow. Got to work on my fucking garden tomorrow. I got to get the goddamn cushions to the deck furniture pressure wash tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? By God, I got to figure some shit out there. You know what I mean? I got to put my new raised bed together. You know what I'm saying? So, do I have a cat nearby? No, my wife is sitting in our bed, doom scrolling through TikTok, probably on the other end of the house, which means that if she's sitting up in bed with her feet out, she's probably surrounded by most, if not all, of the cats at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, gonna have a full day tomorrow. Might go to Home Depot. I don't know. You know, sorry, it's one of the lines from. Oh, what the fuck was that movie? Old school. Jesus Christ. Where's the doggo? Wherever my wife is. That's where that dog always is. You know what I'm saying? Up her ass is where that fucking dog is. She moves, he moves. She stops, he goes right up her fucking can. Renee is in the room right there. She says only one cat is with her, so we have cats scattered throughout the house apparently. Sounds like they might have just recently been fed though, so some of them might be chowing on the evening's wet food. Any skilled workers, fresh skilled workers, medical field, Tom, what is up, my dude? My waistline and my THC levels, my guy. Love the guitar on the wall. Thank you very much. Shout out to Renee. We're coming in with a shout out. Never caught me live before. Right on. Well, now you have. Which is not much. I really don't do lives with a specific theme in mind. What I do is I usually just kind of throw it open, and whatever the fuck is talked about down here is what winds up getting talked about. You do live stuff. I mean, you know, not that kind of live stuff, but I do live stuff. I mean, I'm not like, we're not fucking burlesquing on the side or anything like that. You got your Grateful Dead shirt on today? Right on. Yes, cunt nugget. Once again, don't be an egregiously homophobic cunt nugget. Available now at the link in my bio. The Meat Puppets Dusty Notes. I shall have to see. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Morgan. Did I make that word? No, I don't make words. I merely repeat them. Your dad needs this shirt? We'll get him one or two. What? You sauce with nuggets? Oh, you talking about like chicken nuggets? You asking what sauce? Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue. No, we're not doing cooter muffins. That's going to be a huge fucking no-no. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but there's a woman who says that she makes what she calls cooter muffins, which is regular muffin mix, but then the sweet part of it is her discharge mixed with powdered sugar. And I'm just saying, I think I'm going to go with a bowl of cereal instead. You know what I mean? To each their own. I'm not trying to yuck your yum if that's what you're into, so to speak. But that's going to be a no from me. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a no from me. She's got the out with the celiac, so I mean, she doesn't even have to worry about cooter muffins. You know, she's never going to have a breakfast muffin, and there's a bit of a twang to this. I've tasted this before. I've had this in my mouth before. But anyway, that's what she says. She says that she makes them for her husband to take to work. Fucking birds are doing their thing. The cooter muffins is something she didn't have to share with the world. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think that there are some things that you just gotta let fucking go. You know what I mean? Did you ever ride Greyhound? Yes, I have ridden on a Greyhound bus. I took a Greyhound bus from Chicago, Illinois to Tallahassee, Florida once. It's an interesting ride, let me tell you something. But I said I was going to get out of here like 7 minutes ago, and I need to honor my own promises here and go put my feet up and fucking chillax. So, once again, appreciate you guys stopping by. on a Tuesday night. Come in next Tuesday. Hit the link in the bio. Get yourself some shirts, some hoodies, some other things, yada yada, whatever the case may be. And more videos coming tomorrow. Because the dumb fuckery never stops. You know what I mean? It's like 7 layers of stupid, and then you just keep putting frosting on it. You know what I mean? So, all right. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you.